Welcome back to Wood End Farm for part 1 of our summer 2024 update. We must apologise firstly for the time lapse since our last farming film. Lambing time seems an age away. It is just the beginning of a busy sheep season. We have been vaccinating lambs and worm dosing them when necessary. Shearing is a busy time for Tom and Dad. The wool isn't worth very much to sell, but for the welfare of the animals, this needs removing. After the lambs have had their first vaccination, we bunch the sheep back up into big groups and start rotating them around the farm. It is really important during the growing season to rest the land before animals come back around to graze the same field again. Mid-May we turned out the cattle into the fields. Summer is all about managing grass, whether that is with the animals or with machinery, getting grass in for winter feed. We have had some new additions to our cattle herd this year. You may have seen them on Instagram, our very first native breed cattle, the belted Galloways.
This is our new venture, our new belted Galloways. Oh, off they go. Not staying around to be on YouTube. So we've got these from our local farmer that's been breeding belting Galloways for quite some time. So he's not from the next farm along, but the fell beyond. So they're used to this area. And then in winter, we are hoping to outwinter these cattle. None of the cattle we have are suitable for outwintering, so it's all part of our move to regenerative farming. We want to try and establish how many we can outwinter, so the herd will hopefully increase. Well, it will increase. So we've just 2 calves that have been born, and we've got another one due, and then the other 4 are a little bit young yet, so they'll go to the bull next year. So hopefully we've got them as a grazing management tool, so we're hoping to improve the rushy areas of our fields, and so we get the cattle feet and the impact on the rushes in winter, and put some hay out, and then that tramples in, and hopefully that's going to generate a bit of grass instead of rush. So that's the plan. So we're sticking with that for now. I have been on a dung beetle hunt this morning, but I can't get the photographer, my friend Tom, to home in on a dung beetle. So that's going to be next time, Tom. So I've been looking this morning though, and I'm excited about them.
Good news, just after recording, we did find dung beetles. We'll talk more about the importance of dung beetles in a later video. Summer is a really special season. Everything is growing and blossoming. The wildflowers have done really well again this year. We haven't used any sprays this season for controlling the thistles, rushes and nettle, as we attempt to manage them in other ways. This is all part of our journey to a more environmentally friendly way of farming. Whilst all this has been going on, my husband Andrew has been building his own drain jetter, which is used for repairing field drains, just in his spare time between farming and contract work.
So Andrew can make anything and mend anything, and he's actually pretty amazing really. And he's not very good at blowing his own trumpet, so I've got to blow it for him.
This is the drain jetter. Nick's just doing a strip behind me, so it's putting me off. I can't explain it, and Andrew won't explain it, but this is definitely the real, and the water's going to come out over there, but there's not enough pressure at the moment. We're just having, the royal we're having problems with it, aren't we, Andrew? Andrew. Aren't we, Andrew? That's Nick.
There he goes. He's guiding the pipe in, but it's remote controlling, pulling off the reel. Makes life a lot easier for him. Andrew's using his remote control now for the pipe to go back onto the reel.
Going back to the grass, Dad has been busy keeping the paths tidy for Alison and her alpaca walking activities. Talking of Alison, I'll let her tell you all about what she has been up to this summer. So take it away, sis.
Hello, it's Alison here, and what a busy summer it has been for all at Woodend Farm. Who knew alpacas would take up so much time? Lots of alpaca walks, meet and greets, alpaca themed parties, and we've attended several weddings, a festival and a summer fair. Where to begin? Well, firstly, the weather has been very hit and miss here in the Forest of Bowland, or should I say, wet, wet, wet. Nevertheless, we are not deterred easily at Woodend Farm. Back in May, we were just coming out of a busy lambing period. Just around the time we started shearing the sheep, we also squeezed in our alpacas to be done as well, welcoming our alpaca expert Mike back to the farm. There's a real knack to how you shear alpacas, involving them being tied down for everyone's safety, especially their own, around sharp blades. Here's Romeo before and after his cut. Through May, we were back providing alpaca experiences to the general public, including a fantastic birthday party for the lovely Eloisa, and Z with her inspirational Women and Girls Defence Academy, among other groups. It was nice to have visitors on the farm again after a month or so away during lambing season. We had a lot of school visits through May. We really enjoy the little ones visiting Woodend, teaching them about all things farming, from feeding lambs to milking a cow. But of course, they love petting the farm animals the most, with Felix the alpaca being one of their favourites. Heading into summer, we were entering peak wedding season, especially here in the Ribble Valley. They don't call it Wedding Valley for no reason. Firstly, we had a fabulous time attending a wedding at the Teepees at Riley Green. We were booked as a surprise for the bride. We also made an appearance at the Outbourne Wedding Fair with Bella and 2 of our alpacas, in the hopes of attracting some future wedding attendance bookings. Fingers crossed. Here's Bella working hard. She's such a superstar when fed. June, well, we started off the month with a jaw-dropping wedding at the beautiful Eves Hall in Waddington. This was our first time here. Congratulations to Rebecca and James, the newlyweds. Back at the farm, it was all systems go in the alpaca room as we hosted Chipping WI, Slaban Young Farmers and the Forestry Commission, and 7 school visits. Z and her Defence Academy also returned for a second visit. Oh, we had a couple of births in June as well. Meet our 2 adorable Highland calves born on the farm, Thunder and Hamish. In our last update, Janet introduced you to some surprise puppies. They have grown a lot since then. We've sold one and are planning to keep and train the other 2. Watch this space. But for now, they are very much enjoying their playful stage in development. Farming can be an extremely hectic lifestyle, but every now and then, you've got to try and take time out.
Monday night, and we're hitting the alcohol. Ooh, bubbles.
Here I am experiencing a spot of forest bathing in our woodland for the very first time. I just nipped up to the forest school to have a bit of time out. I'm laid in the hammock, looking up to the sky, looking through the trees and the leaves. And then when I finish this video,
I'm going to close my eyes and listen to the birds and the stream and the wood crackling in the fire pit. Just de-stress. And it's called forest bathing.
Where were we? Right, July. The fun didn't stop there.
For the last couple of weeks, Felix been in training to walk next to the terrain hopper for when people can't manage to do the walk. They can use this. So that they can walk an alpaca. I've been training Felix to walk alongside, and I think we've more or less cracked it.
We welcomed 2 horses to the farm, owned by Janet, a local friend of ours. We haven't shared much of the daily tasks around the farm, but here's some of the footage of 2 of our young helpers mucking out the pigs.
Right, we've got the A-team here, Bella and Ben.
Boys are all cosy for the night in a new bed of straw.
Through the school holidays, we continued with weekly alpaca experiences on the farm, and we also attended Longridge and Goosner Agricultural Show.
I'm here at Longridge and Goosner Show with my alpacas, just having a little break. It's very cold. I've layered up like an onion, just been for some cashmere and wool socks, which I've got on as gloves. And I thought I'd just come and have a look round. I thought I might just have a little sit in this.
Watch this. Oh, she's in. Is it warmer in there?
It's a lot warmer in here. It is a lot warmer, yes. It is. Right, well, let's get back to the alpacas. That was graceful. Right, just fancying an ice cream after I've warmed up with the cashmere and wool socks. Could I have a mint chocolate? Right, my favourite mint chocolate. It's the end of the day and we're just packing up.
All day today, my sister and I, at one point I had to go for a brew just to come up for air. But we've had a good day and hopefully lots of visitors.
How many weights?
Good for the guns.
Since I've done this.
What a freezing day outdoors that was. Summer my bottom. So, just when you think you're invincible in the swing of things, sometimes life likes to throw in a curveball once in a while. 2 broken wrists. That's some curveball. But hey ho, that was at the end of July. Seems an age away now. But don't worry, I've since fully recovered following my fall. That's us for part 1 of our summer update. Hope you've enjoyed the film. Give us a like and subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll see you on the next one.